9 years on from his death, the late Palestinian leader Yasser Arafat remains one of the most controversial, the most famous figure in Palestinian history. For many people, remains a symbol of Palestine's struggle for independence. So let's start from the beginning. In 1929, Muhammad Abdul Rauf Arafat as Qudwa al-Husseini, which is more known as Yasser Arafat, was born on 24th August in Cairo, whereby his father, a textile merchant who was a Palestinian with some Egyptian ancestry. His mother, from an old Palestinian family in Jerusalem, was dead when Yasser Arafat was 5 years old, and then he was sent to live with his maternal uncle in Jerusalem, the capital of the British Mandate of Palestine. In Cairo, before he was 17, Yasser Arafat was smuggling arms to Palestine to be used against the British and the Jews in order to battle the war between the Jews and the Arab states. In 1958, Arafat and some associates founded Al-Fatah, which is an underground network that advocates armed resistance against Israel. In 1964 was seminal for Arafat, which is marking the founding of the Palestine Liberation Organization, which is known as PLO, which brought together a number of groups working towards a free Palestinian state. Arafat developed the PLO into a state within the state of Jordan with its own military force. King Hussein of Jordan, disturbed by its guerrilla attacks on Israel and other violent methods, eventually expelled the PLO from his country. Arafat thought to build a similar organization in Lebanon, but this time was driven out by an Israeli military invasion. He kept the organization alive, however, by moving its headquarters to Tunis. He was a survivor himself, escaping from death in an aeroplane crash, surviving any assassination attempts by Israel intelligence agencies, and recovering from a serious stroke. His life was one of constant travel, moving from country to country to promote the Palestinian cause, always keeping his movements secret as he did any details about his private life. In 1988 came a change of policy. In a speech at a special United Nations session in Geneva, Switzerland, Arafat declared that the PLO renounced terrorism and supported the right of all the parties concerned in the Middle East conflict to live in peace and security, including the state of Palestine, Israel, and other neighbors. The prospects for a peace agreement with Israel now brightened. After a setback when the PLO supported Iraq in the Persian Gulf War 1991, the peace process began. As the conclusion, in 1994, a year after signing the Oslo Accord, Arafat received the Nobel Prize for Peace jointly with Yitzhak Rabin and Shimon Peres for their efforts to create peace in the Middle East. He is also been elected as the first president of Palestine by the people. Fortunately, he is not with us today.